Hmm. Can you all teacher can see my screen?
Yeah, can see teacher.
Yes. Based on the picture on the screen, can you guess what it is? Hmm. Is it a flowers or it is a level of something or it is a step or what is that? It looks familiar to all of you. Have you ever seen some kind of this before?
No, teacher. I have ever never seen like this.
Okay, that's okay. If you have never seen, you will see it today and you will know what it is. And you're gonna learn deeper and just go with me. I will bring you there. Yes, correct teacher Suchit said electron, but what kind of electron? What is the information that you can see from this picture? What kind of information of the electron that you can get from this picture? And can you tell me like uh, can you just guess what I'm going to teach? Basically, especially the chemistry teacher and maybe teacher from grade 10, 11, and 12, perhaps they can tell. If you can't answer in English, perhaps you can speak Khmer. That's okay too. Because in this lesson, it's gonna be difficult for me to explain. Somehow I gonna say in Khmer as well, just to let you know. That's okay. Because English is not our language. It's a foreign language. So some difficult word maybe we could not find, but we try our best. I think like teacher Sochit, teacher Thai An, maybe you can tell me what it is, right? So you take grade 10, 11, and 12. I don't know who else take grade 10, 11, and 12, but for sure, I think teacher Thai An, or probably you teach this level. I don't know who else. Maybe teacher Tisujit, you teach grade 10, 11, and 12 too. What about teacher Sokhai? Yes, correct teacher Sujit. It is electron of each shell. So without further delay of the lesson today, let's move on. Of course, today we are going to study about electron shelf that we are going to learn to identify the atom. So we know the atom, but then we're gonna identify further. So one atom in which like group or which period of it, and maybe we can write the electron configurations and identify the last objective is identify the type of bonds of the substance. So then, like last time we said, the compound having like ionic bound and covalent bound. But then we're gonna study further. But how is the ion bonds is forming and how does the covalent bond forming? Okay. Uh, I'm going to show you a video and everyone just stay focused. what the kind of information that you will get in this video. Perhaps you can take note, either keyword, maybe take as much as you can. And the purpose of watching this video, try to get all the information from the video. I mean, not all, but try your best to get as much as you can. It's okay if you miss, maybe I can play twice. Okay, I will play the video. All right. That you get the information.
Yes,
What did you
teacher.
hear? Yeah. So what the basically you hear from the video? We heard about uh, atomic number, atomic mass or mass number, and what? Proton and neutron, right?
Yes.
And what else do we get? So basically, we have mass number, uh, atomic number, neutron, and proton, which is what? It is like to identify like each atom. So one atom is made of neutron, proton, and electron together and become like an atom. But then when electrons or proton plus neutron, and it equal to mass number. Actually, today we're going to learn to write the electron shelf, so then we can identify further for like each atom, and then we can tell more information about that one atom. Like we will get information such as not just electron, proton, or neutron, but also we can tell which group of that electron is in and which period of electron which period of that atom is in. For instance, like sodium, it has 11 electron because atomic number is 11. So atomic number equal to the electron. Sorry. Here, for instance, here is where I circle it. You can see the little green there. It is the number of that atom, and also we can call it equal to the electrons of that atom as well, and then we can write the electron self. Then we can tell that atom placed in which group and which period. Okay, let's do it. I show you a bit. In grade 10, we use this electron shelf. Oh, sorry, not this one. We use KLM actually, right? In grade 10, we use KLM NOP. In grade 10, we use that main shape because of in that shape can tell us like group So how to tell the group and the period of one atom? Let's take a sodium as an example. So sodium has 11 electrons. So in the first shape, so sodium equal 11 electrons. So then in the K shell, the first shell, we place 2 electrons, and then L place how many? 8 electrons, and then M, we still have 1 more electron. So the maximum of each shell can place electron equal to 2n square. For instance, the shape K, it is the first shape, then n equal 1 for K shape. Then you can replace the number 1 to n. Then in K shape, we can place how many electrons? 2 times 1 square, and then it equals 2. So in shape K, you can put maximum only 2 electrons, and then L is the second layer. So in the second layer, you can replace number 2 into n. So then in K, in L layer or second layer, we have 2 times 2 square equal 8 electrons. So this is how you can find the maximum electron that placed in each layer. Then you can go, and then the last electron or electron at the last shape, and will tell you the group. And the number of layer, like 1, 2, 3, will tell you the period. So then if that atom stay in the second layer, then it stay in the second period, or if it stay in the third layer, it is in the third period. So what period? Here is 1 period. Here is the second. This is the third, and this is the fourth, and fifth, and sixth, and seventh. That is called period. And then the group here, group A1 or 1A. Like 2A and 3A. Here you can see 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A, and 8. So how do we write the electrons? So we use the number of electrons, like sodium, we have 11 electrons. So each layer, you put the maximum electron, but then you have to multiply, or you have to plus them together, add them together. So 2 plus 8 is 10. Then but actually here you have 11 electrons. So then you add 1 more here. Wow. Wow. Chị ở bên tao. Sorry, come back. សូមជាភាសាខ្មែរម្ដងលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូដើម្បីយើងដឹងថាអាតូមមួយហ្នឹងវាស្ថិតនៅក្នុងក្រុមណាហើយនឹងនៅខួបណាអញ្ចឹងយើងមើលលេខលំដាប់របស់វាអញ្ចឹងលេខលំដាប់វាមួយគឺមានតម្លៃស្មើនឹងអេឡិចត្រូនស្មើនឹងប្រូតុងរបស់វាអញ្ចឹងលេខលំដាប់ហ្នឹងគឺស្មើនឹងអេឡិចត្រុងហើយយើងយកចំនួនអេឡិចត្រុងដែលវាមានខ្លួនវាហ្នឹងយើងយកវាមកសរសេរជារបាយអេឡិចត្រុងទៅតាមស្រទាប់នីមួយហើយស្រទាប់នៅថ្នាក់ទី10គឺគេប្រើស្រទាប់គេហៅថាស្រទាប់មេទាំងស្រទាប់មេមានការអល់មានការអល់ M N O P ជាដើមដែលស្រទាប់នីមួយគឺយើងដាក់អេឡិចត្រុងបានច្រើនបំផុតគឺយើងមានរូបមន្តនេះគឺ 2n ការ៉េអញ្ចឹង n គឺតំណាងឲ្យចំនួនស្រទាប់អញ្ចឹងចង់ដឹងថា n ស្មើប៉ុន្មានឬលោកគ្រូមកមើលលើស្រទាប់នេះអញ្ចឹងបើវាស្ថិតនៅក្នុងស្រទាប់ការអញ្ចឹងមានថា n ស្មើ1បើសិនជានៅស្រទាប់ l n ស្មើ2ស្រទាប់ m n ស្មើ3ស្រទាប់ n n ស្មើ4ស្រទាប់ o n ស្មើ5ស្រទាប់ p n ស្មើ6ចឹងទៅហើយបន្ទាប់មកនៅពេលដែលយើងសរសេររបាយអេឡិចត្រុងមានន័យថាយើងយកចំនួនអេឡិចត្រុងសរុបនោះយកមកសរសេរបំពេញនៅតាមស្រទាប់មួយនៅពេលដែលយើងបំពេញតាមស្រទាប់នីមួយហើយយើងនឹងមើលថាតើអេឡិចត្រុងនោះវាស្ថិតនៅបានប្រមាណចំនួនប្រមាណស្រទាប់អញ្ចឹងបើសិនជាវាស្ថិតបានចំនួន3ស្រទាប់គឺមានន័យថាវានៅស្រទាប់ទី3ប៉ុន្តែបើវាស្ថិតនៅក្នុង4ស្រទាប់អញ្ចឹងវានៅក្នុងខួបទី4បើវាស្ថិតនៅក្នុងស្រទាប់ទី5ចាំមានថាស្ថិតនៅក្នុងខួបទី5អញ្ចឹងទៅហើយចំនួនអេឡិចត្រុងដែលវានៅចុងក្រោយនេះនឹងចំនួនអេឡិចត្រុងចុងក្រោយគឺប្រាប់យើងពីក្រុមអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលយើងសរសេរអេឡិចត្រុងនៅតាមស្រទាប់មួយពេលដល់ស្រទាប់ចុងក្រោយឃើញប្រមាណអេឡិចត្រុងគឺវានៅក្នុងខួបទី1ជាក់ស្ដែងវិសោយោមនេះលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូឃើញថាវានៅក្នុងស្ថិតនៅក្នុងក្រុមទី1នេះគឺក្រុមទី1លោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូហើយដល់ពេលខួបទីប៉ុន្មានដែរនេះ1 2 3ថាអញ្ចឹងយើងរាប់ទៅនេះខួបទី1ខួបទី2ខួបទី3អញ្ចឹងត្រូវអត់Okay. Is it correct or not? That's okay. No response. Move on. Okay. So like we know, as we know, in our textbook, we gonna use K, L, and N. So K is the first layer, L is the second layer, third is M is the third layer, and N is fourth layer, and then so on. And this is how we're gonna how we're gonna fill in the electron in each layer. So K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. So the total electron is here, or you can see the calculator is here. But for this main layer, you cannot put all electrons at the same time. For instance, in the third layer, actually maximum you can add 18 electrons for the maximums. But then when you put 8 electrons in that layer, it's like stable. When it is stable, then the next electron will come to this layer first. But then when it feels full of the second of 2 electrons, then it's come back to here. Then you have to fill it up to 10. Then it's come back to here. And then when this layer get up to 6, it's not gonna be filled up to here. No, it's fill this layer first. When this layer get to 2 electrons, then the next electron will come to this layer, to the first layer. Then when the electron get to this layer for 10 electrons, it's not coming to the next step until the 32. It comes to this layer, and then if there is more electron, then when it gets up to 6, it does not come here yet. No, it comes to this one first, and then after 2, then it comes to this layer, then it come there like this, and like this, like this, like this, and like this. In this layer, it's really hard to tell whether in what shape or in what group or in which period. For instance, I have calcium. How many electrons of calcium? Yeah, 20. Is it correct?
20.
Okay. Calcium has
5.
20 electrons, right? So to write the electron shell, K, how many electrons?
2 electron.
K2, L, 8. Yeah, and then M. M actually you can get it. You can get it up to 18, but then you cannot put them all 18. The maximum, the first stable of electron is 8. You cannot like put 10. Student normally put 10 here. Student normally put 10 here because the maximum electron of this layer, the maximum of electron of this layer is 18. But then actually this layer is getting stable when it is 8 electron, and then it stops accept any more electron, and the electron moves to the next. Oh, sorry, move to the next layer, and then it's come back. But then because calcium have 20, so M we not put 10, we put 8, and then 2 more electron is in N, because it had to fill to the next layer first, and then it's come back. And then it go like this, go like this. So then which group of calcium and which period of calcium it stay in? Group. Look at here. What group? Group 2 to A, right? And which period first? So period 1, 2, 3, 4. So period 4, right? Let's come back to the here, right? Calcium stay in the period 4. P is 1, 2, 3, 4, and group 2A. Yes. Okay, let's take the other example which has more than 20 electrons. Maybe you can call an atom. Perhaps we see the period table. Okay, let's say,
Iron.
sorry. Yeah, irons which has 26 electron. Okay. Fe has 26 electrons. Oh, sorry. 26 electron. Okay, let's start. K 2 L 8 M. Yeah, first you feel it's 8, but then N you feel it 2, then it's come back to if it finished yet, it is 26 yet. 10.
No.
10. So it's just 20. There are six more electron, right? So it's 6 more electron. It's come here. So 8 plus 6 equal 14, right? So the maximum here is 18. So then the rest of the electron is stay here. So 14. But then, like this, can you tell the group? Can you tell the group of irons, and can you tell the period of irons? Does iron stay in the group 2? Group 2A, no, 2A. And period 1, 2, 3, 4. Period 4. Does iron stay in the group 2A and period 4? Is it correct?
Oh, no.
No response. Perhaps you are afraid that there is mistake. So this main layer, main
It's
shell.
not correct, teacher.
Sorry?
It's not correct.
Yes. If you go look back to the periodic table, you can see iron does not stay in group 2A and does not stay. Yeah, actually it stay in period 4, but not group 2A. But why? But why that the main chef tell us like that? The chef KLM here. So because this layer is not really accurate. Actually, it does work only the first 20 elements. Only the first 20 elements, which is can tell the exact group and the exact period. But if it more than 20 first element, for instance, the 21st element, look here, 21st element like silicon, and go forward, this layer K L M N O does not tell anymore. I mean, it's not accurate anymore. So how do we know? So what can we do better to know all the information, all of the element? How can we know? Then there is the other way. We use the substance, chef to identify all the atom when in the, like, if we stay in which group or in which period. But how do we know this? Then there is other way to know this, to write the electron shape. It has different method, but have more information, and no matter that where the elements stay, it still can tell you where, and you can dream or you can imagine that where it's placed in the periodic table. Okay, let's go to the method first. So this called the electron configuration, that is or we can say that subshell. Here it's not the main self, it's subself, but then it tells you everything, tell you everywhere of the element placement in the periodic table. Maybe you can think of other elements, but then tell me that I can tell you where it is. So this method not far different from the first method, but it tells you more. So let's move on. In the subset, it has self S, P, D, and F, and the maximum of self S you can put I think 2 electrons, and P has only 6 electrons, but then it is a second layer. It has stay together with F, so it S is 2 electrons, so 2 plus 6 is the total is 8 electrons. And then in shaft D, you can put maximum 10 electrons, so D 10, P 6, and S is 2. In total, we can put 18 electrons. So, and also in here, 2 electrons, 6 electrons, 10 electrons, and shaft F is 14 electrons. In total, for the first period, it's 32 electrons. Okay, how to write it? Anybody can tell? We can see the step here. First, the element go to the shaft S. So S has 1 layer, 2 layer, so 2, 3, 4, 5 until 8 layer. And shaft the subset P start from 2. No, they don't have 1. There is no 1 shaft. Not I mean it start from 2, and D it start from 3, and F start from 4. And then the direction you follow the arrow, go down, and then it come to the end, it go back here. Then again, I mean it's continuous. Okay, now we can use the same element of iron, right? So iron have what? 26 electron, correct? No comment. 26 electrons. Okay, 26 electrons. How to write this? Okay, so in shaft S has so 1 S2,
2
and then
S2.
yeah, and then 2 S2, and then it go. Let me clear this, then you can see. Yes, let me clear that, and then you can go to P
6.
6, and then sorry, 2p6. Now we use up to 10 electron already, so then 3
S2.
S2, and then what next?
3P6.
3p6,
3p6.
and then 4 S2. Let's count 2, 4, 10, 12, 18, 20. There are 6 more electrons left. So then fourth, let's come to 3,
D6.
3d6. Because we still have only 6 more electrons. Then we can, here you can total this electron together. How many? In total is 26. Now we end up with the shapes D and 6 electrons. So which group if the iron stay in? No comment. So it is stay in the group B6. B6 and period. Period, you can see here which number is the biggest. We have 2, 3, 3 here, 4. So it stay in period 4. So group B6 and period 4. Let's check together. Is it correct or not? If you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then, you know, in this block, we call block B. In block B does not start from 1. It starts from 3. Then it's like here we end with 6. So then if it in front of D is S, you have to add these 2 electrons together. So then you have to remember if that the last 2 electrons together has 8, then it stay in group B8. In group, how you say it? Here we have the group 8. We have 8-1, 8-1, 8-2, 8-3. So if it end up with 8,
Didn't find Edit in your Apple Music library. You can ask for a radio station or ask me to use a specific app.
okay, if it end up with 8 electrons, then it stay in 8-1. Because under 8, under group 8, there are 3 different groups. So this 8-1, 8-2, and 8-3. Sorry. So then if you add these 2 electrons together, no, it cannot come back. That's it. So if you add the block D, and if it in front of D is S, you add the electron together, then you can see the group number. But remember, group 8, you have 3 different groups here. You have here. So if you add the electron together, you can get 8 electrons. That means the first 8. Then if you got 9 electrons, it's also group 8, but then the other second 8. Here, 1, 2, and then if you got 10, it is in the group 8 that 2, but it is in the third 8, first, second, and 8. Then if you got 10 electrons, it stay in group B1, and if you got 11 electrons, it is 2B. Let's do the other sample. maybe we use the Cooper. It is 29 electron. How we start? If it's 29 electron, Cooper has 29 electron. So we have one S, 2, 2s2, 2p6, and 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4 s2, and 3d times p 4 bằng lập p 8 20. Yeah, sorry, it's more than, so it still have only 9. Okay, 9 here. Okay, now you can see in the number in front of itself. You can look at it, and if it, you can see the base gas number. It refers to the period cube. Then if it end up with S and D, the electron will be added together, so equal to 11 electrons. So it stay in group, because a group B there are only 8 main group, and then if it's more than 8, then you have to count. If it's 8 electron, the last did it stay here, and then if it's 9, it stay here. If it's 10, it's still 8, the group 8, but in this block. And then we have 11, so then it's here. It group B, but B1. So 11 group 11 electron, it stay in B1. Okay. This is, I think we have enough example. Let's do the exercise. Your turn. Okay. Now the first exercise, I will share you the whiteboard.
Sorry, teacher, can I ask you in Khmer?
Yes.
ខ្ញុំចង់សួរអ្នកគ្រូថាអាកន្លែងគេស្រទាប់អេឡិចត្រូនហ្នឹងចំពោះក្រុមអំបូរឡង់តានិកនិងអាទីនិតទៅសេបានអត់អ្នកគ្រូ
បានលោកគ្រូបាន តែនៅក្នុងប្លុកហ្នឹងយើងមើលទៅ
នៅពេលដែលហៅឈ្មោះអត់ច្រឡំនៅពេលដែលកំណត់ក្រុមនិងខួបបានអត់អ្នកគ្រូ កំណត់ក្រុមនិងខួបបានតែលោកគ្រូយើងមើលលេខវាទៅវាចេញមកនេះហើយយើងដឹងថាលោកគ្រូសាកយកលេខវាទៅសេទៅលោកគ្រូនឹងសង្កេតមើលឃើញអា common ចេញថាអ្វីដែលវាដូចគ្នានៅពេលដែលវាបញ្ចប់ទី1ស្ទាប់ទី2អេឡិចត្រូនស្ទាប់ក្រៅដល់ពេលដែលមើលទៅអ្នកគ្រូអាកន្លែងហ្នឹងដល់ស្ទាប់ក្រៅវាអាខ្លះមានដល់ស្ទាប់ F បញ្ចប់ដល់14អេឡិចត្រូនអញ្ចឹងអ្នកគ្រូដល់ពេលអញ្ចឹងបូកទៅអត់ដឹងថាបូកមិនខ្ញុំអត់សូវយល់ដែរគេអាហ្នឹងចាំរៀនគួរបន្ទាប់ទៀតបើគួរមួយទៀត អ្នកគ្រូបើគួរទេខ្ញុំទៅរៀនអ្នកគ្រូនៅណាទៅអេចាំខ្ញុំបើគួរខ្ញុំប្រាប់
All right, it's your turn. I will put the link of the whiteboard into the mid chat. So everyone can just go to that link. I will give you the code of the class. That's okay, no worry. I give you the code of the class. Right. Oh. Cannot create new class. Some jump là local. I actually prepared this, but then it does not remember my emails. Okay, I give you the other code because the first code does not work. It does not allow me to prepare. It has to be immediate after during the class. So I give you the second code. Then let me share screens again. Okay. So everyone go to the whiteboard and then start the exercise 1. K has 19 electrons. Write the electron shape, the subshape, and then tell me the groups and the periods of that element. So please write your name on your whiteboard so then I can see who you are. There is no student has signed in yet, please.
Teacher, I don't see code.
Oh, sorry. The code is here, teachers. Let me copy the code and put in the mid chat. Here, the code. Sorry. Here, the code. T4R3G. Can you get in? There's no student yet. Still waiting. Yes, here. Put your name, not just not the code. This is the code of the class. Maybe you can you rename? Can you rename yourself again? Someone put the code here, cannot identify who you are. Can you rename yourself? Oh, I can see now. I can see Teacher Bunla can put your name, Teacher Sampi, Teacher Sukrit. Please put your name. You can explore it. I will tell you how to use. You have the pen here. If you use the laptop, you have the pens on the top, and then here the rubber you can delete and shape. I think they have shape, or you can type. I think use pens. Here it's easy. Then you can move it as much as you like. I mean, as the way you like. That help you more flexible. Okay. Let's see how many of you I can see. Teacher Kunni, Teacher Soklin, Teacher Pisat, Teacher Sophia, Teacher okay, coming. Okay, now the exercise is start writing the electron shape of potassium, which has 19 electrons. And if you have done this one, we move to the next one element. Okay. I can see teacher Sopet has changed his board background. Okay. The
Yes,
first
ma'am.
element is potassium.
Yes, ma'am.
ចាកិច្ចការដែលយើងត្រូវធ្វើគឺលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូត្រូវសរសេររបាយអេឡិចត្រូនតាមស្រទាប់រង SPDF ដោយសរសេរហើយត្រូវបញ្ជាក់ប្រាប់អំពីក្រុមនិងខួបដែលធាតុនោះតាំងនៅអញ្ចឹងធាតុដំបូងគេគឺ potassium ដែលមានចំនួន19អេឡិចត្រូននេះខ្ញុំនឹងបង្ហាញអំពីdirection របស់វា Okay, I just want to see how my student do. Is it they are doing really well or not well?
រកន្លែងដាក់
Okay, I can see teacher Lipi is really smart. You put your name on top of the corner, then help me to know who you are. Let's explore. Oh, teacher's okay. Start writing. I can see teacher Sokit also start writing. Teacher Sampi start doing it. Teacher Kunni almost done. And what about the rest? Teachers Sokchit start doing it as well. What about the others?
អូអ្នកគ្រូឲ្យខ្ញុំហៅកន្លែងបើកឃើញមុនហ្នឹងហៅកន្លែងបើកអត់តាន់ឃើញ
Oh, yeah, Kru. That's okay. You learn. This is the first time. No worry.
Lại trốn khơi nhau rồi.
Okay. You cannot find the link. Link is in the chat. If you don't have it, I can say it again. Here is the link and the code is here. Yes, teacher, so could you raise your hand? Do you have anything to share or?
Yes, Yes, my internet is slow. I want to ask that when I go to the whiteboard, I cannot see the assignment that you gave, so we have to do it. I'm trying to use a computer right now.
That's okay because when you change
I
the
want to ask
screen,
that how we can
just-
view the word when we use whiteboard.
if you are using the phone, you have to switch screen. Then you have to remember how to write it. So that's why I tell you potassium has 19 electrons. So that's why you have to know how or have to remember how to write the electron shape. Then if you use the laptop, that help you a bit because then you can see you can move the screen up and down, left or right, right? But if on the phone, that's okay. No, you just switch the screens. Okay. I can see teacher Monica give me like smile and heart. That's nice. Mate nak kru teacher Nat, you can just start doing it. That's okay. Teacher Samnang also. Okay. Sound like you done really well. Okay, this is the result. Wow.
teacher
Cảm
I
ơn.
want to ask you
Yes.
ឥឡូវខ្ញុំទៅសេហើយអញ្ចឹងធ្វើមិនទៀតអ្នកគ្រូគាត់សេហើយតែប៉ុណ្ណឹងចប់ទៅតែអ្នកគ្រូ
Yes. អ្នកគ្រូទៅសេហើយចប់ហើយអ្នកគ្រូនឹងត្រូវធ្វើបន្តទៀតអញ្ចឹងភាពបន្តទៀត ភាពបន្តទៀតអ្នកគ្រូបើសិនជាអត់មានកន្លែងសរសេរអ្នកគ្រូលុបវាចោលសរសេរបន្តទៀតអញ្ចឹងចាប់ផ្ដើមដល់ភាពទី2គឺ calcium so calcium has 20 electron let's do more practice ចាអនុវត្តបន្តទៅលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូលុបសរសេរមួយហើយបើសិនជាអស់ហើយជាងលុបវាចេញលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអាចចាប់ផ្ដើមសរសេរនៅថ្មីចានិយាយថាធាតុថ្មីចា teacher Chantha you I don't know if you are trying to write or you just want to test or something teacher yes
can you see my work
sorry cha say to look at change
teacher no here he is on here is the rubber the ចូលលុបនៅកន្លែងនេះលោកគ្រូនេះលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូចាអាចយកជ័រលុបហ្នឹងយកមកគូបើសិនជាអត់ដឹងទេនេះលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូយកពី undo នេះកន្លែងនេះ undo វាទៅក៏បានដែរមិញអ្នកគ្រូគាត់បានសួរខ្ញុំប៉ុន្តែមិញខ្ញុំភ្លេចមើលថាអ្នកគ្រូឈ្មោះអីគេមិញ Okay.
My name is Lipia.
Okay, Lipia. Teacher Lipia. I actually can see your work. Let somewhere. I can see your work somewhere. Let me check. Teacher Sok Heng. Some name also right. I actually can see. Yeah, Teacher Lipia here. I can see your work. I can show here your work. Wow. So potassium stay in what group, teacher? In group 1, right? Because it ends up with S. So in period 4, because the biggest number is 4, right? Yeah, group 1 and period 4. That's okay. Let's move. Okay, all students, please stop now. We move to the second element. Is calcium, which has 20 electrons. Okay, please clear your whiteboard and start the new work. Calcium has 20 electrons. Wow, I can see it. Teacher Sampi has done it. Teacher Bunlaj also almost done or something. Anyone else? Okay. I haven't seen anyone. Oh, teacher Samnang also done it. Teacher Sokchit start doing it. That's great. Okay, teacher Sokheng also start doing this. Who else? Okay, teacher Pisat also start doing it. What about teacher Chantha? Maybe you need to clear your whiteboard and rewrite it. Teacher Nat, you can just clear your whiteboard and rewrite, maybe. Oh, teacher Nat, you don't have to turn on your camera. That's okay.
Nè cô lại lúc bắt khơi ho nè cô. Rồi lại lúc
Here, teachers, on top, next to the pencil, there will be the sign of a rubber here. The sign is like this. Can you see? Here. If you want to change color here, then there will be a lot of color you can change. So here's where you can change the color and rubber and shape. You can also add image if you want to. There are many functions, but I won't show you all. I will let you explore later, not now. I can see teacher Bin. I don't know what is your full name because you write just Bin. Now you start explore, teacher Bin. Here we can see about teacher Sampi work. Teacher Sampi, can you unmute yourself and tell which period of calcium and which group of calcium in? Is it 20 to 6 to only 19 electron. Actually, here is 2. Teacher Sampi, are you here? So it's end with here. Right, Teacher Sampi? Teacher Sampi, yeah, okay. Okay, what about Teacher Bunla? Yes, group A2, cool and period 4, correct. Teacher Bunla, maybe you use laptop, that's why you can write it smaller. That's good. So you save all your work. Okay, let's do the others exercise. All my student, my beloved student, please. Oh, teacher Samnang, now my exercise is to write the sub self, not the main self. អ្នកគ្រូទៅសេតាមស្ទាប់រងអត់ទៅសេតាមតែស្ទាប់មេអ្នកគ្រូ Okay, let's clear your whiteboard. Move to the third one is oxygen. Maybe oxygen is too easy. Let's do the zinc. Okay, សង្កសីលោកអ្នកគ្រូសង្កសីមាន30 electron តោះលោកអ្នកគ្រូអាច clear whiteboard ហើយចាប់ផ្ដើមសរសេរសមាសធាតុថ្មីគឺសង្កសីមាន30 electron តើសង្កសីស្ថិតនៅក្រោមនឹងខូបណាអ្នកគ្រូណែតអើយរកកន្លែងអត់ឃើញសរសេរទេអ្នកគ្រូលោកគ្រូឈ្មោះសុភ័ក្រក៏អត់ដឹងសរសេរនៅកន្លែងណាដែរប្រហែលអ្នកគ្រូលោកគ្រូសុកលេខសុកឡាញអ្នកគ្រូសុកជាតិអ្នកគ្រូសំណាងលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូដាក់លេខកូដនេះខ្ញុំមើលអត់ដឹងថាលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូឈ្មោះអីចឹងអ្នកគ្រូសំណាងអ្នកគ្រូមានឈ្មោះនៅខាងក្រោមអី I can see teacher Sok Heng is writing. That's good. Teacher Punni just done the first exercise. Now we are in the third one. And teacher Sampi trying to complete his work. Teacher Bunla is also starting. Teacher Savong also exploring. And teacher Sekuntiri also trying. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Teacher Suchit almost complete. Okay, I give you 1 more minute, teachers. Okay, I can see. I don't know what's your name, teacher, but your work is done. I don't know what is your name. But yes, teacher Suchit, maybe you can tell the group and the periods of the zinc.
Cái này ta xé này cô nắng to lúc với nhau là cô lúc với nhau anh nhưng xé mình sao
ចានោះអត់អីអ្នកគ្រូដោយសារតែប្រហែលជាអ្នកគ្រូប្រើទូរស័ព្ទទៅវារៀងចៀតអញ្ចឹងអត់អីទេ
cha cha này cô
ចាអរវិធីសាស្ត្រនេះខ្ញុំហើយនេះបានជាខ្ញុំលើកយកវិធីសាស្ត្រនេះបើសិនជាលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូបរៀនអនឡាញវាជួយលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូដែរ ខ្ញុំត្រូវតែឲ្យលោកគ្រូរៀនប្រើដើម្បីឲ្យអាចថ្ងៃក្រោយទៅលោកគ្រូអាចប្រើប្រាស់វិធីសាស្ត្រហ្នឹងជាមួយកូនសិស្សអញ្ចឹងត្រូវធ្លាប់ប្រើខ្លួនឯងសិនដើម្បីឲ្យយល់ថានៅពេលដែលយើងជាសិស្សអ្មេច I can see teacher Monica she still give me a smile and a heart hello that's nice I can see teacher Kuni stuck with the potassium doesn't move anyway maybe she has problem with her internet if you can work on your previous whiteboard you go out and come in again then they will give you the second whiteboard that's okay I can see teacher some piece trying to finish 30 2 4 10 12 18 20 that is more
Teacher, can you see my work?
Teacher live here but wait. I think I can see your work somewhere down here maybe you delete your name already I think this one right it used to stay here but I can't remember is it yours
I write no. I write my name in below my work.
Teacher live here
Cô mình đặt vào nhóm anh
yeah teacher you almost complete almost
bay đo bay đo
yeah okay this one tense yeah so tense right maybe you out and then come in maybe you cannot use the same whiteboard I don't know I can't find teacher live here I can't see your whiteboard okay that's good enough we can come back of course this is chance for us to practice and explore I can see most of us still not able to go into the whiteboard but that's okay I hope you take a chance to practice in your notebook even though you cannot use the whiteboard but please try your best to do it in your notebook and for the homework maybe you continue to write the rest of the exercise so now I just let you do only a few of the element maybe you can continue with the other and I really apologize maybe because I can't finish all the slide and but the other part about bounding I will continue for next week on Friday it's my turn again so then I continue with the bounding today we are end up with electron configurations and I will upload the slide for you all to read the lesson of today and I will upload the homework as well in the homework part or in the Google Classroom and the lesson today it come to the end because even though I try to continue it will not finish on time and I don't want to hold everyone late so I maybe finish it earlier but if you have any question you can ask or related to the lesson or maybe something related to our course you also can feel free to ask as well so to sum up our lesson today is about how to write the electron shape and we learn to the main shape also the second part is about the sub shape so the main shape is about K, L, M, N and each shape it has the maximum electron with the formula of 2n square it is a maximum electron and the subshape we have S, P, D, F So HF it has S has maximum electron is 2 and P the maximum electron is 6 and D the maximum electron is 10 and F is maximum electron is 14. And then you learn the direction of how to write. I know it won't be complete the lesson because we have some barrier for like language. However, we try our best. And if you want to clarify about this lesson, please feel free to ask and I will try my best to answer your questions. Okay, លោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូមេរៀនថ្ងៃនេះគឺខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ចប់ត្រឹមនេះដោយយើងនឹងបន្តទៅចំណុចបន្តទៀតតាក់ទងជាមួយនឹងការចងសម្ព័ន្ធរបស់សមាសធាតុរបស់អាតូមទៅជាសមាសធាតុហ្នឹងនៅសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយថ្ងៃសុក្រចំណែកឯសប្តាហ៍នេះគឺយើងបានតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងទេគឺយើងរៀនអំពីការសរសេររបាយអេឡិចត្រុងនិងប្រាប់ពីធាតុនិងក្រុមនៅខួបនិងក្រុមនៃធាតុទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងដោយប្រើប្រាស់តាមស្រទាប់មេការ LM NOP ដែលស្រទាប់មេហ្នឹងគឺវាមិនអាចប្រាប់ព័ត៌មានយើងពេញលេញបានទេគឺប្រើបានតែ20ធាតុដំបូងដែលជាឧបសគ្គសម្រាប់យើងក្នុងការកំណត់សម្គាល់ទៅលើធាតុដទៃទៀតហើយដូច្នេះហើយគឺមានវិធីសាស្ត្រថ្មីមួយគឺវិធីសាស្ត្រផ្សេងមួយទៀតគឺគេហៅថាវិធីសាស្ត្ររបស់ស្រទាប់រងឬក៏ឈ្មោះរបស់វាគឺ Glycosky ដែលការប្រើប្រាស់ស្រទាប់រង Glycosky គឺស្រទាប់ SPDF ជាស្រទាប់រងដែលអាចឲ្យលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូសរសេរបាននិងកំណត់ធាតុគ្រប់ក្រុមគ្រប់ខួបទាំងអស់គ្រាន់តែយើងធ្វើការចំណាំអញ្ចឹងបើវាប្រចំអេឡិចត្រុងដោយស្រទាប់ S អញ្ចឹងអេឡិចត្រុងស្រទាប់ចុងក្រោយគឺយើងមើលទៅលើទៅស្រទាប់ S ហ្នឹងហើយអេឡិចត្រុងថាអេឡិចត្រុងក្រោយវាហ្នឹងប្រហែលគឺមានន័យថាវានៅក្នុងក្រុមប៉ុណ្ណឹងហើយប៉ុន្តែបើវាប្រចាំដោយស្រទាប់ SP នោះអេឡិចត្រុងអ្នកគ្រូលោកគ្រូត្រូវបូកវាចូលគ្នាអេឡិចត្រុងស្រទាប់ក្រៅបូកចូលគ្នាទើបយើងរកខួបវាក្រុមវាឃើញបើសិនជាយើងប្រចាំដោយស្រទាប់ SD អញ្ចឹងលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូត្រូវបូកអេឡិចត្រុងស្រទាប់ក្រៅរបស់ S និង D តែបើវាចប់ដោយ S អាហ្នឹងយើងគិតតែ S ទេហើយបើសិនជាអេឡិចត្រុងស្រទាប់ក្រៅនឹងបញ្ចប់ដោយស្រទាប់ចុងក្រោយគឺជាស្រទាប់ D នោះមានន័យថាធាតុគីមីនឹងស្ថិតនៅក្នុងប្លុក B បើសិនជាធាតុទាំងអស់នោះវាបញ្ចប់ដោយស្រទាប់ S និង P មានន័យថាធាតុទាំងអស់នោះស្ថិតនៅប្លុក A អូខេអញ្ចឹងមេរៀនថ្ងៃនេះគឺខ្ញុំសូមបញ្ចប់ប៉ុណ្ណឹងបើសិនជាលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូនៅមានចម្ងល់ឬក៏អ្វីផ្សេងៗលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអាចសួរបានតាក់ទងនឹងមេរៀនឬក៏តាក់ទងនឹងវគ្គរបស់យើងថាតើនឹងមានអ្វីៗដែលលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូនៅឆ្ងល់អីអញ្ចឹងណាហ្នឹងហើយតែបើសិនជាអត់មានទេលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអាចអញ្ជើញសម្រាប់មុនបានអរគុណលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូសូមជម្រាបលាសម្រាប់លោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូដែលមិនមានចម្ងល់ហើយសូមចេញមុនតែបើលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូមានសំណួរចម្ងល់អាចនៅសួរបានចា Yes, homework I will post